Hey guys, I wanted to show you a little trick for creating your own personalized pictures for your ads. Whenever you post ads, you want to use pictures. For one, pictures attract attention. Um, it it stands out. Um, and how I do that, you can only use so many uh, ads without word or without pictures. If you just use words, they don't have the impact on people. People don't remember your post. And it, like I said, at first glance, it just grabs attention. So let me share my screen real quick. Get that out of the way. And the website that we are going to use to do this is called PIXLR. If you'll look up here in the toolbar, search menu bar, it's PIXLR.com. And we're going to scroll down. We're going to go to editor, create new image. And the example that I'm going to be showing you is I was wanting to create a new banner picture for our group page. So the banner pictures need to be, I think, if I'm not mistaken, around somewhere around that size. They have to be fairly large. We will label this one this. Okay. Now, let's go back. We need to go to Google and search for a picture to use. So I'm going to search money pics. And go to images. Move that so I can get to my scroll bar. And let's see. Let's pick a good one. Which one appeals to me? And this is what you're going to be doing, when you're going in and you're searching for a picture, you're going to be scrolling, you're going to be looking. And I'm not going to use this as an example just for the general reason of what it is exactly. It doesn't really apply with what I'm going to tell you. Let's just go ahead and pick, see, there was another $100 bill somewhere here, I thought. Okay, we'll just go ahead and we'll use this one. So we're going to click on it. We are going to right click, save the picture. And for easy access, I'm just going to save this one to my desktop. Okay. Okay, now we're going to go into PIXLR. Click on File, open up the image. We're going to go back to the desktop where we saved it. And there is our picture. We're going to open that. Okay, now we're going to add text. And at first, it was kind of confusing the first couple of times that I actually went into this and tried to create my picture. But after you use it a couple of times and you go in and you play with the buttons and you see what they do, it is really user-friendly. It really is. We're going to go ahead and add text. And it doesn't really matter where you put it because we can adjust it later. For the color, let's see. Something pink, maybe purple. This is pretty much your color wheel. What you're doing is trying to select an area of colors that you like. Once you find that general area, you're going to go into this square to select your color. You're going to click OK. I'm going to go up in the text box, and at first I'm going to do my name. Bold. And size, obviously, we can see that it is very tiny. So with this, we can scale the size to make it pretty big. Click OK. Now we need to move this. This little button right here, if you can see my cursor, is where we move. I'm going to select the text and move it. That looks approximately, that looks okay. Okay, we're going to go in, drop more text. And instead, thought we'd play with it a little bit. Instead of using the words Money Madness, go in and adjust our color again. We're right in here somewhere. Okay. I want a bold font. Let's see. Well, no, okay. Let's try, I want something that is going to be like a Roman letter. Because the idea that I'm having in my head may work, may not. Oh, that was cute. We might try that if my idea does not work. Roman, Rockwell. Let's see. That might not work either. My idea was to interlock the two M's, but I don't think that I can even, you know what, now I'm going to try that. Now that let's see, I wonder if we can resize this. We're actually going to try to learn something together. Eraser, no. There should be some way to stretch, and I guess that's not available with text. We do not want to pinch it. I guess perhaps that what I'm wanting to do is not actually available in this application. I was actually wanting to stretch this letter so I could interlock those, but I don't see how that's going to work. Okay, I tell you what, we will just go back to the one that I said was cute. And then I will work on the actual one that we're going to use later. MNOPR, I think it was called Ravy, something like that. There we go. And then we'll go back into text, select our M, go back up to the text box, money, and then madness. And I hit the return key because I want them layered. We are going to move it. So we go back up to our move button, drag it. And then from here, once you're done, you can also go ahead and save it. Select where you're wanting to save it. And I think, let's see if it's still on our desktop. And then, because we had saved the money picture to the desktop, so yes, I do want to replace it. And that is how you create your own personalized pictures. Now, the thing that let me go back. What I was going to tell you, when you do this, when you select your pictures to make your ads with, and I'm going to go back and use holiday as an example. Coming. So when I went in to select my holiday pictures, a couple things that you need to keep in mind. One, it needs to look professional. You don't want a bunch of, even though they may look cute, you don't want a bunch of gaudy, bright colors and colors that clash against the colors of the picture. Another thing that you want to look for, like this one, even though it's dark, would be a really great one. Yes, we know what these are. They're Christmas lights, they're festive, but the item that's actually in the picture is offset. This leaves you all of this area for your wording. And you can go in and maybe do a gold or maybe a red or blue or green. I would use, what colors that are in the lights. You don't want to go in and use like some kind of funky purple or neon green, or let it be attractive. But you also would not want to use, let me give you a good example of what not to use. Maybe something like this. If you was to use black, it would blend in and some of your words would maybe be hard to read. This one would be a great one for if you wanted to do a Thanksgiving post, because it still looks festive, but yet you have all this area to put in your text. And when you do add text to your pictures, do not make it overly lengthy. You want something, just a couple of lines, something really quick. You could use, let's say, need extra holiday cash. I think one that I used was, could you use extra money for your holiday meals? Just different, maybe 2 lines of text on a page. You do not want to just flood your pictures with text. Use your picture to draw attention. And then in the rest of your text, that's when you go in and you add your details in your rest of your post. Do not try to put an abundance of information on your picture. Your picture is simply there to grab attention and catch their interest right away, enough to where they want to read your post. And when you put information in your post, do not include anything about MCA. You do not want to include dead giveaways like $80 a referral. You want to intrigue people enough to ask you what it is you're doing, because you want to get that one-on-one time with these people, and build a rapport. You want to be personable with people when you talk to them. You don't want to sound like a robot that's, hey, this is this, hey, this is this, do you want to join? So, you got to take a second and, just warm up, let the person warm up to you. That is the best way to create sales. But anyway, I hope those ideas help you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.